Hey, Faulkner Fixes All here. Okay, we're on part 3. I did some machining and I'll show you what's up, but we have other issues now. And there seems like it's like what just happens to most installs on these. And it's familiar issues, but we'll get to it. Okay, so I'll show you what I did. Yeah, I took a couple thou off this hardened race in the lathe. It was really fun. Then I dressed up this piece. So there's a nice Schwinn race on there now. It's sweet. This is a Schwinn bearing. And it fits up in there good. And it feels good. And when you put this Schwinn part on the top, it feels good too. I haven't greased it yet because I wanted to just dry fit it. But there's some familiar problems with the reproduction Springer front ends. And the main problem is people trim this piece wrong. It just happens, man. Okay, so everything's all hunky-dory, right? We got this piece in, we machined that, we put in some nice races. Heck, I even found him an old beat-up Schwinn tag that almost looks like it was on the bike forever. Okay, but then we go, okay, let's put our washer on because this one actually has the notch up there for a little washer to go on. And that's nice. And you know what? We'll just skip that for now because there's some problems already. I can see. Uh-oh. Oh, no. You can't even get one thread on here. Oh, dude. Oh, not again. The T part was trimmed too short. Very common install mistake. I've helped people with it before. I haven't actually done it myself. But it does happen. And now this T part won't fit a Schwinn bike. It might fit a bike with a different size tube, but it's not going to fit this bike. It was cut too short. And I guess that's why that race was gone, because you were able to get that up in there further. So I was wrong. It was, yeah, that'll go on there if there's no race in there. So I don't know what my friend wants to do. I can try to find that part. Chances are we have to buy another whole Springer front end for 40 bucks. And I will see what he wants to do on that. Maybe at this point we should just put the stock fork back on. What do you think, Scott? Okay, well, yeah, it was long enough before we put the race on it. Now the race is on it. Spins great, very little play, but we can't get the retaining. We can't get this on here with this spring securing piece. There's just not enough threads. And like as you see in my other video, when I was taking that one apart, it's not good to cut and make this thinner. It makes it weaker. It's not a good idea. Okay, so that's where it stands for now. Thanks for tuning in to part 3. We still have to fix the threads back in here. That should be pretty easy. We got to adjust this hub. Yeah, well, remember, folks, when you're installing a Schwinn Springer front end, have it all together with the nut you want on there and make a mark. And you know what? Cut it big the first time. Just save yourself a favor. This is now, you know, a ½ inch lower than it needs to be. And we got to go find more parts. Okay. Faulkner Fixes All signing off. The only channel that really matters. This really matters, folks. Okay.